Hey everybody, Tim Norris here, aka GreyElephant.
And Carmen Norris.
And welcome to a live play by GreyElephant Gaming. What are we playing today?
Today we're playing Warhammer, the adventure card game.
That's right. Now you may say, but you've already done a video on this. Yes, well this is a campaign. But you're also going to say that you've already done this campaign. Yeah, we've done this scenario. Oops, we done it again. We had some rule mistakes. I want to fix those. I don't want this to be the initial video we done. Plus, after we've played a few more times, we kind of wanted to mix it up and get different characters. So, it's our prerogative. So we are going to repeat the first scenario, and this time we are hopefully going to get it correct. And then that way, you know...
The introduction to this series, we want it to be correct.
Yeah, it's kind of important.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyways, we're going to get this started, but hey, this is the one thing. We're not going to go through a whole lot of rules and explaining it because at this point, we're almost like at 1,000 views on this video. There's no sense in us having to go through the rules again. I think you guys are pretty much picking up on the rules for the most part, and you're probably going to see the differences in this live play of what we did wrong from the original. So, with that said, let's get it on. Alright, so like we said, once again, we're going to go over the foul stench scenario, then that way we can make sure we do this correct. And as if you noticed, I am now bald! I'm sorry, I'm the warrior priest. And the reason I switched to the warrior priest is because I feel like in a two-player game, it is so important to have the capacity to be able to heal. And I did not have that capacity when I was the dwarf. And Carmen changed up as well.
Yeah, now I'm sexy.
I'm sexy!
I am the Way Watcher.
And then once again, Carmen and I were talking and we realized because one of the rule errors we were doing had to deal with the monster enemy phase. She exhausts creatures left and right, and that will be so beneficial as this game progresses. So
she also has abilities that heal
yes,
wounds,
as well,
so
and also inflicts and all kinds of cool stuff. So, all right, let's get this ball rolling. Here we go. We're going to flip over our first location, the Underground River. The current here is strong. It is difficult to find any footing to fight. Any footing to fight without being swept downstream. We won't worry about the text and stuff like that, but we do spawn 3 monsters and 2 in the shadows. In the shadow. I get gigantic spiders right off the bat. What did you get?
That was in the ghetto. In the ghetto.
Yeah, it was.
Orc boy.
Orc boy. You're not an orc man. All right. I'm going to make you an orc man.
And 2 in the shadows.
Say, orc boy, I'm going to make you a man. Okay, so I am first player. So, as usual, we like to try to think about what we're going to do before we just perform our actions. So, we'll be right back. Alright, so we discussed this. Now, Carmen is thinking I should explore, and that was my initial thought as well. But unfortunately, here's the dealio. We could end up being able to get through this location kind of quickly. And if you guys are familiar, that means... with the game, that means we're going to be adding a lot more monsters, and if we don't defeat some of these monsters, then that means we're going to have a lot stacked up in front of us quickly. Now, the thing about this is that we are working against a peril clock. I mean, so is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know. I mean, we've got to get through these locations, so I agree with her. Let's just perform the Explorer action. All right, so I get 2 dice for the Explorer action. I have 2 monsters in front of me, so that means I will roll 2 and 2. So... And, no, blah, blah, blahs. So the monsters will not attack, but I did put 2 success tokens on this location. All right, let's finish whatever it says here on my card. I get to draw and resolve 1 dungeon card. Dungeon card, dungeon card. All right, whispers of that dude. A glimmer of magic shines in the air before you. A whispering voice offers you power for a price. You may suffer 1 wound to become empowered. Yes, let's do that. Ooh. I want to become empowered. I feel empowered. Here, you take that one back.
Phenomenal cosmic power.
Itty bitty bitty tiny living space. Choose 1 hero. That hero claims 1 success token.
Yay!
I choose. Well, I don't have to choose you, but I will Pikachu. Yay! I choose you, Pikachu, and that will exhaust that card. And now it is Carmen's turn.
I have all these options to choose from.
4.
Whatever. I'm gonna go with Aid, the target hero. Tim may ready 1 action. Oh, well, first I roll 2 dice.
Yeah, roll your 2 dice and then 1 black one.
I roll a black one because I have an enemy engaged with me, which really stinks.
Say, orc
Stupid
boy,
orc boy.
I'm gonna make you a man. One of the world's most...
And I knew he was going to hit me, too.
Ooh, phenomenal. Yeah, but you blocked one, so let's look at Orc Boy up here.
Yeah.
He does hit for 3, so that means you will receive 2 wounds.
I received 2 wounds.
Yeah, but you rolled 3 successes, which means I get 3 success tokens. That's pretty phenomenal. I'm going to put 2 on attack, and then I'm going to put 1, I think I will...
Now, remember, I'm going to ready your action, so...
Okay, I will put it on 8, actually, so
okay.
There we go.
All right. Now, the target hero may ready 1 action.
And I will ready my Explore action.
You may choose 1 enemy engaged with the target hero. That enemy suffers 1 wound.
Okay, so let's...
Dun, 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 dun.
What do you think? I mean, I think it doesn't really matter, to be honest. I think we'll do the gigantic spider.
All right.
So we'll put a boo-boo on him.
That gigantic spider.
1 boo-boo on you. All right, now real simple for me. I'm going to attack with my righteous fury. And look at my beautiful flowing locks in this picture. I have righteous, but I'm all bald up here, so I'm not quite sure.
Got some righteous hair going on in that one.
I have some real identity issues going on here. This is like a wig I think I put on every now and then. All right, so I will, let's see here. I've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 to be able to get through both of these. Let me think, because truthfully, I might want to engage somebody and see what's up here, or I could bring Orc Boy over and engage him. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's bring Orc Boy over. We're engaged. Aww. You gotta put a ring on it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to engage Orc Boy. Attack. I roll 2 white dice. So I have my 2 white dice. I am gonna call my shot by spending the 2 success tokens. So I'm gonna leave them there at the moment. Before this action, you may exhaust another action to target 1 additional enemy and apply +1 success. So I'm going to do that. So let's just grab an extra success token and put it here to show that I've claimed that. And then I'm going to probably exhaust my explore action. All right. So that would be it for that. So I'll just exhaust it at the moment. I will now roll. I need a 3rd black one, please. Because I do have 3 monsters in front of me.
Oh, man. You're about to get smacked.
Maybe. 5 damage is the most I can take. So, oh, and don't forget, I will get 1 success and 1 shield. So 4 damage is the most I can take. So, all right. Oh, my God, phenomenal. So let's add another success token to this. Oh, by the way, I was targeting him and the spider because I felt like that they had the most health. So that's why. Let's do this again. And there's another one. So I will get attacked by Orc Boy. I will defend 1 of his blows. So I will take 2 wounds. So I'll flip that over. I have then delivered back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 to get through his armor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So both of these guys are dead. That to me was worth it.
You said 1, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, math is hard, I guess, for me. So he 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I see.
5, 6, and that's what I had 7. So okay, they're both dead. That's all that matters.
They're both
dead. Jeez, Carmen, get off my back, woman! I killed a giant spider and an Orc Boy.
Numbers.
Hey, look, it's new math. That's what they teach in school nowadays. Okay.
Well, I have a couple of options here. I was thinking I might attack, because if I could just attack Tim's, because I have a ranged attack. Or I could explore, and we could just get through this scenario.
Might as well.
I mean, what,
killed 2
location.
monsters
I'm
already.
sorry. We could get through the location, and that is how you win the game. So, yeah. And I don't have any monsters, so I'm just going to roll 2
Because I took
white
Orc
die.
Boy.
You took Orc Boy.
We were engaged, but then I broke it
Took
off.
my Orc Boy.
Okay, so 2 successes.
2
That's what we needed.
successes.
So let's just flip that over. And we are now, wait a minute, yeah, 2 successes. So that put us at exactly where we needed. Yeah.
Now, I draw and resolve 1 dungeon card.
Here is your dungeon card. Dungeon
Dun,
card.
dun. Ooh, Healing Salve.
Ooh.
You may discard this card before or after a hero's activation for that hero to recover 2 wounds. Nice.
It's boo-boo salve.
Okay. You may exhaust 1 non-nemesis enemy in the shadows.
So I guess we just pick one of these 2 because we don't know,
I don't know what they are.
So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you're exhausted. So that does flip him over, just so you know. But he's sleepy.
Sleepy monster.
And now we go into the enemy phase, and here's where I got things a little bit wrong. Okay, but that's all right. We're going to get it right this time. Right now, I am the first player, and so I'm going to follow the blah blah blahs, the boxes here on my character. First, he will inflict 1 wound on me, so I will receive 1 boo boo, please. Thank you.
One boo-boo for you.
One boo-boo for me. Next, he will go into Prey mode. Prey mode says this enemy engages the hero with the most wounds. That would still be me. Next, it goes over to Carmen. So Carmen has
have
0.
no monsters.
So what she has to do is she has to activate any monster that is in front of her or in the shadows. She has none in front of her, so this will be the monster that activates. You flip it over. The very first thing it does is it advances. Ooh, I'm making an advance on you.
Uh-oh.
And then
Really
he will
not
perform
interested.
inflict, which means you will receive 2 boo-boos. So you just
2
flip
wounds.
that over. Now he exhausts, okay? And my guy should have exhausted as well. Next, it would come back to me, and I have no active monsters in front of me. There's none in the shadows. So what happens now, and what we did wrong, is all of them are going to. They're fresh and fresh. Exciting. Now we go into the location phase, and we are going to progress to the next location because we do have 4 tokens on there, and that is what we needed. So we're going to flip this over, and hey, not bad. 2 monsters are going to spawn on us and 2 into the shadows. So it does start with me, so I grab the first one, and I get Night Goblin Archers. So, and what did you get? What did you get?
I got Goblin Warrior.
Ooh.
Oh, he looks really handsome.
Handsome.
Oh, yeah.
Handsome. So we're going to also put 2 in the shadows. Just like that. All right.
In
now
shadows.
we are going to progress the peril track by 1. We're going to move the first player marker over to Carmen.
Yay, me.
And now it is Carmen's turn to decide what she wants to do.
Okay, I have a choice between attacking or resting. And I think I'm going to go with resting because if I attack, I'm going to have to roll 2 black die for my monsters up here. And I can get rid of those by resting. So here we go. You may exhaust 1 non-nemesis enemy engaged with you. I'm going to exhaust this clan rat. He needs to stop making advances on me. Okay, next. Choose 1 enemy engaged with you. That enemy retreats. Oh my goodness. Okay,
awesome.
bye-bye, Goblin Warrior. You go back in the shadows for you.
Back in the shadow with you.
Okay, next I get to roll 2 white die and
0 black ones.
0 black ones because I
Phenomenal.
just got rid of those monsters.
Great job. 2 successes.
2
So
successes.
you heal 2. Nice.
Sweet.
Nice work. All right, and I think for me, I'm going to choose to aid Carmen because she will have to perform an attack action on her next turn, and I could boost that up for her a little bit. Now, I could perform my rest action and exhaust one of these guys maybe before that, but because she's first player, I feel like aiding her right now would be more beneficial. So I will have to roll 2 black dice, but both of these guys are only inflicting 1 damage, so I'm not uber concerned about that at the moment. I think I'm probably going to save my token. Well, you know what? Nope. Here, I will just say I will use that. So here you go. You're automatically going to get 1, and then
I'll put it up here. I'll just
and then you're going to get another 1 for that, and another one. That's 2 successes. 3, 4, 5 more. So you get 5 more, dear. My God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Successes for everybody.
For everything.
Yep. So here's the bad part of this, though. We did roll the guy's little skull thingy. So if we look up here, what does it say? It says, distribute 2 wounds amongst the party.
Aww.
Why don't we each just take 1? That'd be fair, right? So I'll take my boo-boo, and then you take your boo-boo.
Okay.
All right, so that's that. Now I'm going to be attacked, but it's only a 1. And guess what? I do have a shield, so I take no more boo-boos for that. All right, so now the target hero may ready 1 action. Would you like to ready an action?
Oh.
You may. I'll let you think about that. Plus, now you and the target hero each recover 1 wound. So
Sweet.
that just
wound
goes
that
away.
I just got goes back.
Exactly. Phenomenal. So back to Corbin.
Okay, what do I want to do?
First, I want to point something out, is
Yes.
that you had the gold coin on the bottom of your healing salve, which meant you should have drawn an equipment card.
Yay.
So if we go up here, or a gear card. So you should have drawn from the top of here, and let's see what you get. So I'll let you flip that.
Prizes! Whoops, I've got it all upside down here. Map. After a hero's activation, you may discard 1 success token to add 1 progress to the location. Limit once per round.
That's actually pretty good. I like that.
Kind of sweet. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
it
might
is.
use that.
Yeah, given the fact that our location is going to make us discard progress tokens, so...
Okay, so after a hero's activation.
Yeah, but it's once per round, which means,
Right.
you're not going to be able to just throw a bunch at them.
Okay. I think I'm going to explore because, as we mentioned before, that is how you win the game. We're not severely wounded at the moment to where we have to worry about the monsters too badly. So I'm going to roll 2 white die. I'm not going to roll a black one because he's exhausted. I am going to use the success tokens.
So I'm going to go ahead and just put 2 successes on here for now.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
And roll.
That beautiful Bane footage. So that's 2 more successes.
2 more successes.
So that puts us 4 on there. Phenomenal.
That gives us 4. Should I go ahead and do the map?
Sure. Why not?
What do I want to use? I will use this one. Okay. I will discard that one
so that'll put an additional 1 on there.
Put an additional 1 on there.
5 on there now.
And I've used my map. I'm going to do that because I forget if I've used it that round. And now it is over to you, I believe.
Wait.
Do I have something else? No. You may exhaust 1.
Draw and resolve 1 dungeon card. So let's do that
I'm sorry. I was thinking because I got the equipment card.
Right. That was because you forgot to...
All right. Good fortune. Renaud's lucky coin has 2 faces, they say. Today your luck is good. Either claim 2 success tokens or recover 2 wounds.
Oh, I would go 2 successes.
2 success tokens, please.
There you go. You just did spend 1. That worked out great.
I'm going to put 1 here. Oh, I'll just put both of them here. Hey, exploring's how you win.
And you got 1 more bullet point.
All right. You may exhaust 1 non-nemesis enemy in the shadows.
Well, we know what he is. He's a 2 damage one. We'd have to... He's not a big deal. Now, if we go over here, we got 2 in the shadow, though.
Right.
So, I mean, that are upside down. So, I mean, we could gamble and maybe one of those...
I think I'd rather exhaust him.
I think so, too, to be honest. We don't want him back to that.
So that is the end of my exploration.
Totally sounded like you said expiration. I am going to... I'm going to rest. So, it says here, you may exhaust 1 non-nemesis enemy engaged with you. We will exhaust... let's see... These guys inflict twice, so let's exhaust them. Okay. Now I will perform my rest action, which means I roll 1 die and 1 black one. So, blah, blah. And let's see what happens. So, basically, I'm just going to heal 1 because I will receive 1 boo-boo from him. So, what am I doing here? Yeah, I was going to put 1 on me.
That's not a good idea.
That's the opposite. All right, now it says choose 1 hero. That hero becomes empowered. I'm going to choose myself this time.
You chose yourself last time.
Yep, I'm always going to choose me. Actually, I think something else had me become empowered. Now I get to ready all my actions. Okay, so ready all the actions. And now we are going to go straight into the enemy phase. Now, Carmen is first player. She has no active enemy in front of her. So she has to bring out the one that is active here. This guy. So first off,
to advance.
Man, they love advancing on you. And then he is going to inflict, which means you will take Uno boo-boo. And now he exhausts. Now it comes over to me, and my Goblin Warrior will inflict, and then he'll pray. So first I'll receive a boo-boo. And then he's going to pray. So I have 4 wounds. How many do you have?
I have 3.
So that means he's just going to stay right where he's at. So, but now he's exhausted. Back over to Carmen. She'll have to choose one of these 2 to flip over, and we'll see what it does. All right.
It's a rat swarm.
So first off, they're going to advance. And then they're going to inflict 1 wound onto her, and then they'll exhaust. All right. Back over to me, and I have to take this one. Let's flip it over. And Orc Boy is just going to advance, and then now all of them are going to...
Oh man, that Orc Boy only hits with 2 when I had hit with 3.
He was the elite version of Orc Boys. You need to refresh all 3 years. Now we'll go to the location phase, and it does say, first off, we didn't read the flavor text, and we need to do that. It says, a chamber with many exits. Some go up, some go down. Choosing the correct path will be difficult. It says, at the end of the location phase, discard 1 progress from this location. So we will lose 1 progress from that location. Stinks. I'm not too worried. I mean, it only takes a couple more to get through. Right. All right. Now we will go to the peril phase, and this is where it's bad because... Boop, boop, boop. All right, let's see what happens here. A grinning goblin steps into view. This is Grump's place. He waves a nasty, filth-smeared dagger at you. Zog off, or I's gonna shake you. Shake here with me, shake. I thought he was gonna shank himself. Spawn Odious Grump. All right, so here's the problem. Carmen cannot take Odious Grump.
Nope.
And she is first player, so Odious Grump is gonna say, can't go in there. She has 3 enemies in front of her. She takes 2 boo-boos. So you just take instantly 2 boo-boos, and now he's going to go into the shadows. But he will be ready there in the shadows waiting for us. That would end the...
he would pray. Does he?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't
He
activate his stuff.
Do anything?
Nope,
Oh,
nope,
okay.
nope. It's just that he would have spawned. Now, when we go into here, he will activate
got
it.
it.
So, anyways, so we got a lot of monsters now in front of us that we need to contend with. And I will now be first player. I'll take that and then probably stop and think about what in the world I'm going to do. We got a lot of things to think about this round. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. We've got a lot of monsters out here, so it's probably a good idea that we try to eliminate a few of them, especially before we travel to the next location. So here's my thinking. We are going to do this. So I am not going to engage. I can't engage. I've already got 3, so I can't use the first bullet point. Now we're going to attack. I will use 2 white dice, and then I would have to roll. That was my roll. And then I'd have to have 3 black ones because I have 3 enemies that are active in front of me. Now it says here, before your action, you may exhaust another action to target 1 additional enemy and apply +1 success. So I'm just going to grab that success, put it down here to show that I am going to perform that, and I'm going to put it on this card, and there's a reason why, because that will give me a bonus as well. Which one should I probably exhaust? I cannot exhaust my rest. Should I do explore? I'm going to do explore, I think. Because I'm not going to worry about exploring.
Yeah, we don't want to get through that location.
No. That would be foolish, I believe. All right, so that's going to give me my bonus. That's going to give me a bonus plus a shield. So I've already got 2 successes, basically. I'm going to target Orc Boy, and I'm going to target the archers. All right, let's see what happens. And I rolled, what, 2 successes.
Good roll.
Yeah, decent. I was hoping for 3 successes because I would have killed them both. But here's the deal. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 total successes. So I could kill Orc Boy and then put just 1 wound on there. And I think that's, I don't know, because I almost think kill them because he doesn't really do anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to kill these guys with 2 and then put 1 wound onto him instead. You understand why I think that's probably a better idea?
Yeah.
Because he just advances in front of you and just is kind of annoying.
Orc Boy would have attacked you.
Yeah, but I have 2 shields.
2 shields.
So I blocked both of them, so no big deal there. That would be it. So we will exhaust that card, and then this will go away as well, and it's Carmen's turn.
Well, my choices are limited, so I am going to do my deadly shot. I'm going to go ahead and use both of these success tokens. I may engage 1 enemy. No, I may not. I already have 3.
Yeah.
Ranged attack. I roll 1 white die. During this action, if I defeat at least 1 enemy, I recover 1 health point. I'm going to try to go for this one, and we'll see if I can get a success with only 1 die, hopefully.
Okay.
I do. So
that'll be 1 die. Then you already got, all you need is 1 success.
All I need is 1 success, and I'll kill him. So
yeah, I think you can do it. You can do it! Yay!
Yay, 1 success.
Okay,
and
so
now someone's going to attack me.
It'll be the clan rat. So
Yeah,
you will receive 2 damage.
This is the one that I have defeated now,
Yeah.
actually. But I also received 2 damage from him.
Yeah, so I'll get that for you. There we go.
Okay.
And then if you wanted to, don't forget you have your map and you have your thing
Healing
here
salve.
as well.
Yeah, okay.
So,
well, I'm going to go ahead and recover 1 hit point.
so I'll take that back and put it back up here.
And then,
Ready
when
all
I
your
attack,
actions.
I ready all of my actions. So
Yeah.
that I needed that.
Phenomenal.
And now I think I am going to use this healing salve.
Okay, so you recover 2 hit points.
And doop. And that is the end of my...
Now you could do this. You could do your map. You might as well just put
Really?
Yeah,
I think
because
so.
we're going to lose another one at the end of this. Don't
Oh,
forget.
okay. I may discard 1
A
success token.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard 1 on Explore because...
That's a good idea.
All right, so we put another token
So
on there,
we're
but
at
it's
5,
going to end
yeah.
up getting a...
Yeah.
at the end
Yeah.
of it. Whatever. I gotta think of
Yeah.
it. What's it gonna... It's gonna be discarded.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to perform a rest action because I think it'd be a good idea to probably exhaust one of these characters. So I almost thought about doing the aid, but truthfully, she still has 3 success tokens. I'm not too worried about that. So let's do a rest action. It says you may exhaust 1 non-nemesis enemy engaged with you. We are going to exhaust Orc Boy because no. We're going to exhaust this guy. Sorry about that. Okay. Next, I perform the rest action, which means that I will roll 1 white die and 1 black die. So, woo! And so I will heal 1. That's good. That's good. Okay. Next, choose one hero. That hero becomes empowered. I choose you, Pikachu. So you
Yay.
will become empowered this time. Do you feel the power?
I feel
Surge.
power.
I got the power. Then I will refresh all my actions, and that is it for me this round. And it goes over to Carmen to do her last action for this round.
I have all of my options laid out before me. Okay, well, let's look at this because I am empowered.
You got the power.
Do not exhaust the next action card you use.
Yeah.
During that
Ooh,
action.
I think I forgot about that.
Yeah,
when I did
you
it.
probably did. During that action, apply 1 success and 1 shield. Okay, so after that action, discard. So that's going to get discarded. I think I'm going to explore because, as I said before, exploring wins the game.
Dora the Explorer.
No. What am I thinking? Oh, I'm going to have a shield. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
because I
you
rolled
got
2
one
black
shield from
die
the empowered.
because I have 2 monsters.
Yeah, but you're going to block at least. Oh, phenomenal. Well, that's going to be more than enough. Now,
Wow.
go ahead and roll that again. So that'll be 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5 total successes. So
5 successes.
Yeah, I think that's enough to get it
Is that
through.
enough to get through that location?
Yeah, more than enough.
Okay.
So,
And
you did have 1 claw.
I did roll a claw, which means
You get a shield though.
one of these would attack me,
Yeah.
but I have a shield, so it's not gonna.
No
do
biggie there,
anything.
right?
I do not exhaust this. I did not use my success
Nope.
token. Draw and resolve 1 dungeon
Got
card.
it right there.
Hidden passage. You spot the faint outline of a door in the cavern wall.
Oh man, what a bad time.
What could possibly be on the other side? Roll 2 hero dice for each success. Add 1 progress die to the location.
Yeah. Well, but if you do get the star, you could claim a gear card. The only thing
okay.
is you've already got 1 gear card, so it ain't gonna matter.
So it's bad timing. It's not going to help us that much.
Yeah.
But
Hey, you
I
do
did
get-
roll a star.
So here's what's gonna happen.
Yay.
You do get to draw a gear card, and then
Yeah.
you get to choose to keep whichever one
Yay.
you want.
It is a crossbow. During another hero's attack action, you may discard 1 success to apply plus 1 success.
Oh,
Yes, I don't know.
No, I think I like the map
You
better.
like the map better, really?
Oh man, we gotta use the map to be able to progress.
we did say
Listen,
that-
if that goes to the discard pile, then I could choose to take the crossbow.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll put the crossbow.
I think
back.
it's a good idea. I don't know.
I like attacking things, but
but
exploring
yeah.
is how you win the game.
I think yeah. In this case.
Okay, so I may exhaust 1 non-nemesis enemy in the shadows.
That's the elite
That is
goblin
the only
warrior.
non-nemesis
Yep.
enemy in the shadows, and that is the end of my action. But I'm very happy that I don't have to exhaust this.
Exactly. Yeah, and I can't believe I forgot you don't have to exhaust it because I exhausted my attack action.
Yeah.
Derp. Okay, so now we are at the end of the thingy-to-my-bob phase.
The hero
Did
phase?
I forget am I still first player or did we forget to pass this last time? Now I'm beginning to wonder. Yeah, because you took Odious Grump. All right, so here we go. I will now have to activate Orc Boy. So Orc Boy says, I'm advancing on you, big boy. All right, so
That's all
now
it
he's all
does.
tired. Now it goes over to Carmen, and she will have to activate. She can activate either one of them. It doesn't matter.
They advance, they're already on me,
So-
and they inflict.
So 1 damage
1
from
damage.
that. So you could probably just flip that over and just get rid of that. There you go. Now it comes back to me. I do not have anybody in front of me, so basically I will have to take him because he is exhausted as well. So he is going to inflict 2 damage on me, and then he is going to perform the prey action. So the prey action means that he's going to go to the person with the most boo-boos, which means that he is going to swing over here to Carmen because even though I'm taking these 2 wounds, that still
still
puts
only
me
at 5.
only at 5. But he is all tired now and worn out from his
Yes.
journey.
Now-
Now she will take 1 boo-boo from her clan rat because he would advance, inflict. Now he's tired, but now all of our monsters are going to refresh. They're fresh and fresh. Okay, now we'll go to the location
Exciting.
phase, and guess what? We are going to travel to the next location. Why not?
Yay.
The bad part about this decision
We're gonna
is,
have
is
so many
that you have
monsters.
3 already in front of you, which means if we turn
gonna
over
get
a
hit.
lot of them, you're going to take a lot of damage this round, and you only have 21 life, and how many damage do you already have?
7.
Shoot. Do we want to do it? We had a bunch of
Gonna get
tokens
me
on there.
killed.
Do we want to wait 1 more round? We don't have to travel. We had 9 on there, didn't we? We
Yeah.
could just pull 1 off and go 1 more round before we decide to travel, and then
Okay.
you see what I'm saying? And then that way we don't have to. There, we'll discard 1 off of it. And I think that's a better idea personally. That way you're not going to take all that damage. So let's swing this over, because if we spawn, like, say, 3 monsters,
Right.
one would only go to you, but still, you're taking the damage for no reason. Now, this guy would have gone away, which would have been nice, but still, I don't think it's a good idea right now. Okay, so now Carmen will be first player this round. Oh, let's advance this one more spot. Man, do you think it's a good idea that we just... I don't know. I'm just afraid of... You're only going to take probably one.
Let's just do it.
You think so?
Let's just do it.
All right. Let's be pigs. So let's do it. Let's advance. All right. One monster's going to spawn. Phenomenal. And it'll come to me, so it didn't hurt us at all. So he goes away because he was in the shadows. All right. So it says here, sewer system. The horrid stench of rotting food and poop is overpowering. Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't say poo. Any misstep or error could result in unpleasantness. Could you imagine stepping in someone's poo? All right. So we spawn one monster, and because I was first player, comes to me. So a gigantic poo spider in the sewer. That's why you don't flush your spiders down the toilet, people. They become gigantic. And then we do 3 in the shadows. So 3 will pop up in the shadows as well. You got that? Right on, girl. Look at you go. Oh my God, like lightning. Carmen now will be first player. And man, that was a great idea. That worked out perfect for us. What are you doing? The chicken maneuver?
I'm gonna do my resty action. You may exhaust one non-nemesis enemy engaged with you. So let's see, who hits me for the most? Well, Odious is a nemesis, so I can't get rid of him.
No.
We'll get rid of the rat swarm.
So
he's going to be exhausted.
I'm tired.
Okay,
I'm looking
next.
for cheese all day.
Choose one enemy engaged with you. That enemy retreats. Oh. I can choose Odious if I want to. Should I?
Absolutely.
Bye-bye,
So,
fool.
Yeah, he hits the most.
Go
It doesn't say non-nemesis,
Back
right?
into the shadows.
Nope.
It does not. All right. Now I get to roll 2 white die, and I get to use my success tokens if I want. I think I'm just going to use one of them.
Uh-huh. And now you only have to roll 1 black die because you only got 1 in front of you.
I only have 1 in front of me.
You're automatically going to heal 1 with your success. And
Ooh, sweet.
now you get to roll again. That'll give you another success. Go ahead.
Oh,
And-
no.
Nope, you're fine. So you ended up healing 2 additional.
Yes.
So we'll flip that over from a 3 to
And
a
then
1.
I would be hit with 1, but I have shields, so no damage for that.
right.
And Tim already healed me.
Very good. And then that would exhaust still, though.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Should I do that? No, I don't need to do that because we already...
We're on a fresh one.
Oh, we're on
so
a
it
fresh
is a
one.
good
Yes,
idea.
I will do
Yeah,
that.
Yeah. So
After Hero's activation, you may discard 1 success to add to the progress, and I'm going
Yeah.
to discard this one. So.
And just so you guys know, I did
Oh,
leave
wait.
the peril tracker.
I
up
have
for
my
it.
own little success pile right there.
All right, so I think I will perform the explore action. So I will have to roll 2 white dice and then 3 black dice. So if you can get those for me, that would be phenomenal. Thank you very much. 1 more, please. All right, so let's see what happens.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we have 2 successes. We have a bad thing and then another bad thing. So we'll just do the 2 successes, which means that we put 2 on here, flip that over to a 3. Orc Boy will attack me because he is the highest attack value, so that will flip over to a 3. Then this guy will trigger his ability, and that was something we did not do correctly in our last live play, is that this always is in
It
play.
triggers whether he's in the shadows or
doesn't
not.
matter where he's at. So distribute 2 wounds amongst the party. You have 4 wounds, and I have 7 wounds. Why don't we each just take 1 and just make it, to where it's not so bad on one person.
Okay.
The burden. Okay, let's finish what I got here. It does say draw and resolve 1 dungeon card. So let's do that. Let's draw 1 dungeon card.
Big money, big money.
All right, so explosive charges. You may discard this card after a hero's activation to choose an engagement zone. Each enemy in that zone suffers 1 boo-boo.
Oh, sweet.
Are you serious? You may discard this card after your hero's activation to choose 1 engagement zone. Each enemy in that zone suffers 1 wound. Well, I could kill off Orc Boy, and each one of these would receive 1 wound. Why would I not do that?
That's a good idea.
So I still need to finish this. It says claim 1 success token. So let's do that. Choose a hero to claim it. I'm going to take it and put it on my Righteous Fury attack. I'm thinking, you think we should do it? Just
Yes.
detonate it and just hit him. So that'll kill Orc Boy. And it'll put a wound on each one of these guys as well. So I think that was a good idea too. Phenomenal. So that's what you get. All right. Mess with the bull, you get the horn.
Okay, took me a little bit to decide what to do. My deadly shot just, it really isn't that good at the moment unless I need to refresh things. And I've only got one card down, so I'm not going to attack, I don't think. I only get one die. So I'm going to aid Tim. I'm going to roll 2 white die and 1 black one because I have an enemy.
And that's 1 success.
Only 1 success.
Yeah,
that
but at least
stinks.
you blocked his attack.
I did block the attack with a
Hey, that 1 success you
shield.
gave me allowed me to get my 2nd success token on my Righteous Fury.
So
that
did
was
help
good.
at least.
Yes.
All right, what else do I do over here on aid? The target hero may ready 1 action.
Okay, so I'll ready my Explorer action.
And you may choose 1 enemy engaged with the target hero. That enemy suffers 1 wound.
Why don't we just kill off these Goblin Warriors then?
Bye-bye, Goblin Warriors.
So that was a good turn, actually.
Yeah, see, I mean, I do just as much with my
Damage
aid
with your other
than I do
abilities.
with my attack. So, all right, this is going to be exhausted. And I've already used my map this round, so all right.
All right, so I'm going to use my Righteous Fury. So it says you may engage 1 enemy. I am going to take Carmen's Rat Swarm, and we're going to swing them over to here, and we've got a whole strategy planned out on this, and hopefully it all works out. So, before this action, you may exhaust another action to target 1 additional enemy and apply +1 success. Let's see. Explore or aid. I think we will do aid. All right. So that means I get 1 +1 success. So I'm just going to take this and put it down here because I am going to spend all my success tokens. So there you go. I have 3 automatic successes. So I now roll 2. Actually, I shouldn't roll one less. There.
Sorry.
2 white, 1 black because I have only 1 active monster in front of me.
Sweet.
1 success. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 successes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I had 1 to spare. All right, so that kills off both of these. But one of them he would attack me because of that. So I will receive 1 wound back on myself. So I'll just take this and put this down there. All right, but both of these have died. And that is what we wanted to happen. That was perfect. Then, of course, get rid of these, clean them up. Okay, so let's exhaust my Righteous Fury, and let's go into the enemy phase. So it does start with Carmen. Now, Carmen has the clan rat in front of her, so he's going to make a pass on her, and then he's going to inflict 1 damage.
Yeah.
Stop kissing on them rats, huh? It wouldn't be a problem. Okay, now, because I have no enemies in front of me, I have my choice of the shadows, which I will take Odious Grump. So first thing he'll do is inflict 2 wounds, and then he's going to pray. Well, I will be the person with the most wounds, so I will just flip that over, and now he's all sleepy. Exhaust your clan rat, please, because he already activated. Now, pick a card, any card.
I'll see what the middle one is. It is a giant bat.
All right, so the first thing the giant bat would do is retreat, and then he's going to inflict 1 wound on you. And now he's all sleepy.
I have rabies now.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
And then I got a giant bat as well, so I will receive 1
And
wound.
you got rabies.
So I'll just flip this over and get rid of that. All right.
Okay.
There's a bat in my hair. Flip that over, and what do we got?
Goblin Warrior. He's
All
going
right.
to inflict.
Which is 1 wound, and then he's going to go to the player with the most wounds, which would be me. So he's going to swing over here, and now he's all tired, but now all of them are going
All of
to
them refresh at the end.
refresh. There we go.
Okay.
Now we will go into the location phase. The location says, at the end of the location phase, each hero who has 2 or more exhausted actions suffers 1 boo-boo.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, that means both of us are going to receive a boo-boo. So, I'm starting to get too many boo-boos.
I have 9 boo-boos.
I have 13.
Oh.
So I'm halfway dead. Now we will go into this phase, which means we will just move that 1 marker. Okay, give me the first player token, and then I will set up and think about what I'm going to do here, and I am losing way too much health. Alright, so my decision was, do I want to perform a rest action, or should I explore, because these 2 are already exhausted. I am going to perform the explore action, and the reason is because I feel like we have a decent grasp on what's going on here. Probably not phenomenal, but at the same time, we've got to get through this location. And maybe getting this over with now is a good idea, because my rest action is not very powerful. but it will reset all these. You know what? In fact, I kind of changed my mind. I think I will perform the rest action first. So it does say here, you may exhaust one non-nemesis enemy engaged with you. So we are going to exhaust this guy. Next, I will have to roll 1 black die and 1 white die. So good. So I healed 1. So that's all I guess I can hope for because I didn't take any more wounds. We are going to choose 1 hero. That hero will become empowered. I will choose you, Carmen. You become empowered. Do you feel the power? Do you feel that power? You know what? I changed my mind. It's going to come over here.
I was going to say, I don't really need to be empowered.
That's what I was thinking just now as well. So now I get to ready all my actions. So that's why I kept that, because now I have a greater choice of what I can do. All right, Carmen?
Well, I would like to attack something, but this readies all my actions. So I'm going to explore first, and that way all my actions will be exhausted. So I think I should go ahead and use this.
Okay.
So that's one automatic success.
I'll put that on there. So that puts us at 4. We need 3 more to be able to get through this thing.
Okay. Well, I doubt I'm going to roll that, but I will try.
All you can do is try. And you did get 3.
Look at that. And, oh, look, I didn't even get hit either. No. So that is sweet. That was a very successful action right there.
Now you draw 1
dungeon
card.
Draw and resolve 1 dungeon card, which the camera does not want to focus. Okay. Ritual candles. You may discard this card after a hero's activation to add 1 progress to the location.
And you get a gear card.
And I get a gear card.
So let's see what this is this time.
Weapon. After your attack action, you may choose 1 non-nemesis target enemy engaged with you. Exhaust that enemy.
Oh, yes! That makes your attack a lot better. I would take that over the map. Put the map in this card. Yeah!
Okay.
The capacity to be able to... Now, you can't hold 2 because...
I cannot hold 2. I can only hold 1 gear item at the moment.
Because, I mean, you've got this now. And, I mean, you know, technically that's going to add 1 progress. I mean, it doesn't cost anything, right? So...
Well, it only does it 1 time. It doesn't do it every round. But the map requires success tokens, which I have none of.
Yeah, true that.
So, okay, what else do I do? You may exhaust 1 non-nemesis enemy in the shadows. So exhaust 1 of them bats right there.
There you go. Perfect.
All right. So my actions are all exhausted. I'm ready
to attack on your next turn.
To attack on my next turn.
All right, so I'm going to do my Righteous Fury, and because we don't need to do an Explore action, I will exhaust that one as well, because we've explored this location already, and we'll be able to travel to the next. But what's important now is that we try to eliminate some of these creatures, because the bats are going to continue with us in the shadows. That's a bad thing. Now that will give me 1 automatic success because I did exhaust a second card. Let's take a look at that. Before this action, you can exhaust another action to target 1 additional enemy and apply +1 success. So give me 1 success token to show that. And this is going to give me 1 success and 1 shield. So that'll help protect me from his damage if he triggers. So, oh, phenomenal. Oh, shoot. I want to stop because I meant to do bullet point number 1, which was you may engage 1 enemy, which meant that I was going to pull him over. Okay, sorry. That was very important. He's my target. He's my target. We discussed it off camera, and for some reason I just kind of flew through it and didn't explain that. So these 2 are my targets, though. We do not feel like it's beneficial in the slightest to target him yet because he is going to refresh all his health at the very end of this round anyways, and we want to eliminate monsters. So anyways, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I needed, right? Both these guys are dead. All right.
Yes.
So that was phenomenal. This goes away. This goes away. So no longer... Oh, wait. I do have 1 shield on that. We need to keep that in mind because Odious did attack, which did 1 damage to me. So I would receive 1 point of damage. Okay. Good turn. That was exactly what we needed. Can you put that back up there, please? Now, that would be it for me this round, and it will go back over to Carmen.
Okay, I'm going to do my deadly shot. I may engage 1 enemy. I don't see any point in doing that. I don't really want Odious over here. Ranged attack, 1 white die. During this action, if you defeat...
you can engage 1 enemy?
Yes.
Bring the bat over.
Why?
Come up here.
Yes.
Because you can't attack him while he's in the shadows.
I can't?
While in the shadows, this enemy cannot suffer wounds. You have to bring him over and engage him to be able to attack him.
Oh, I didn't realize that because I have a ranged attack.
Exactly. So you got to bring him over.
Okay, well, if I'm going to attack him, I don't even know if I'm going to attack him, though, because I've got this Warhammer that I want to use on the. Gonna smack them rats in the head.
It's like little rabbit foo-foo.
Yes. So I'm gonna roll my dice and we'll see.
So you're going after the clan rat.
I'm going after the clan rat.
So you need 2 successes to get him. And you rolled a shield. All right. So the other thing is...
Oh, nice. This was the best roll ever.
Yeah. It sucked all around pretty good. Now, the good part is you still get to exhaust him. The bad part is that you triggered Odious Grump's ability, which means we distribute 2 wounds amongst us, which is down here.
Yes.
I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 wounds. How many you got?
9.
Let's give you 2 wounds. How's that? Even though I do have more health.
You have more health, so now I'm more hurt than you,
but
technically.
I'm also the person who has Odious Grump.
You're the one who gets prey.
It's going to trigger. Exactly.
Right. Okay.
So anything else happen? So if you would have defeated him, you would have healed 1.
I could have healed 1 if I defeated him, but I didn't. I get to ready all my actions. Yay.
Exactly.
And
you did exhaust the monster, though, and that's still good.
I don't want to use the Roman candles because we already have the location explored.
Ritual candles, not Roman.
All right, whatever.
It's not the 4th of July candles. All right. So now we're going to go into the enemy phase, which means I will have to activate Odious Grump.
They look like Roman candles. Look at them.
I received 2 points of damage with his inflict. Then he's going to pray, which means he will stay right where he's at. Next, it will go over to Carmen. She will have to activate the bat.
Yeah.
So the bat is going to... He's in your hair! And inflict 1 point of damage, and now he's tired.
Yay.
And that's it. Now we go into the location phase, which means that we traveling?
Yeah.
Yep, I agree too.
Let's do this.
Yeah, this is the last location. If we travel completely through this location, we win, regardless of how many enemies are left. Ready? 3 enemies are going to spawn, starting with me. So that's kind of bad, because now that's going to mean I'm going to have a lot in front of me. So a gigantic spider, which, by the way, these guys all refresh.
Spiders are tough, too.
Carmen, you get yours.
I got another giant.
If you move your hand, everybody could see.
I'm sorry.
And then I got Night Goblin Archer. Then we do, how many in the shadows? 1 in the shadows. Now, why did we not get rid of the bats? Because the bats do say, when the party travels, this enemy is not discarded. So, unfortunately, the bats go with us. All right, here's the deal. We get 10 points of exploration points on here. We will successfully win this.
Each half dead.
Here's the bad part. Floop. We do move that, which means, I warned ya! Grump leaped from the darkness, his blade flashing. Ain't nothing for your ear. Spawn Odious Grump. If he is already in play, he recovers all health. Regardless, he activates and readies. So that means he is going to activate right now, which means he is going to inflict 2 more wounds on me, and he's going to perform the prey action, which means he will still stay right where he's at. Yeah. I may not survive.
He does not get exhausted because it says he activates and readies.
And he readies. That's exactly right. Now let's pass the torch over to Carmen. And man, we have got to get through this fast because I am down. Let me see. I only have 25 health. So I'm 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage, which means what? I have 8 health left. And how much health do you have left?
9. Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go.
I have decided that I am going to aid Tim because he is really hurting over there. So
I'll be hurting.
I'm going to roll 2 white die and 2 black die, unfortunately.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, phenomenal!
Oh yeah, 2 successes 2, already.
And no black, no bad ones on the black ones. Come on, one more.
Oh, only one more.
Hey, that was 3. That's still really, really good.
Yeah.
So I'll put 2 on my explore, and then I'll put 1 on my rest. Okay?
Okay, I would hope you rest. Okay. Draw and resolve 1 dungeon card.
Come on, let us add to the progress.
Please be good. Font of flame. Every few seconds, a bright flame belches from the floor in the center of the room. The heat is unbearable. You may suffer 1 wound. If you do, an enemy engaged with you also suffers 1 wound.
Oh, you can get rid of your clan rats.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll kill him.
Okay.
Because he suffers the wound, right? Does it go through his armor or not?
It says he suffers a wound.
Yeah, that's exactly the way I look at it. So,
but I get a wound too. That's not very good.
Yeah, but you killed an enemy in front of you.
Okay.
And that's pretty good.
And you may exhaust 1 non-nemesis enemy in the shadows.
Oops, time out. You're aiding me. You should not have drawn that card.
Oh, what am I doing? I moved the camera in the middle of reading.
You're aiding. There you go.
The target hero may ready one action.
So, okay, I will ready my exploration action.
Should I just start over?
No, you're fine.
You may choose one enemy engaged with the target hero. That enemy suffers 1 wound. Okay. There we go.
All right. I will put it on the Knight Archer.
There we go.
Right.
And I am done aiding you. So there you go. I got it.
We don't combine actions.
Oh, that would have been fun.
It would have been fun. I guess at least we know what the next card is in the dungeon deck. So I am going to perform the Explorer action. I am going to use both of my success tokens. I roll 2 white ones, and I also roll 3 black ones. This could be very, very, very bad. All right, so let's see what happens here. Let's see. So that is
sweet
2. Yep, so that's 1. Oh, again, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god!
There you
go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just had 6 successes on that. That could not have gone any better. I mean, we only need 4 more on there, and there's a great chance we'll get that. Now, the bad part is 2 characters are going to activate. That means I'm going to receive 5 total damage, but at least I blocked 2, so it's only going to be 3 damage. Ugh. So I'll take 1, 2, and then a single. There you go. And that's my 3rd. Ugh, that was the bad part. So let's finish this, because I did do the Explorer action. Draw and resolve 1 dungeon card, which we know what that is now.
But you don't want to take a wound.
You may suffer 1 wound. The enemy engaged with you suffers 1. I don't think that's a good idea, but we do have the gear symbol down here, so I do get to draw a gear card. Or I could take one of these, which means if I take that, I could get rid of this success token, and we could put an additional... Yeah, but I mean, this could win the game for us, though. If you whiff on your exploration action, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Now you do have the ritual candle. That'll be 1.
Yeah. Okay.
I will give you a success token. That'll be 2. You would have to roll 2 successes with 2 dice. That's. But if I take this, the map.
I only have to roll 1 success.
You would only have to roll. I think I take the map out of the discard. I think it's, and I'm going to use it immediately. So I will discard this success and turn that into 1 success on there. So now, if we finish this just real quick, choose 1 hero. That hero claims a success token. She already claimed it and put it on her exploration action. So, ooh, this could be good.
Okay, we are really cutting this close. I mean, Tim only has 5 health left.
All we got to do is get through this round.
If we get through this round, he's probably going to die. But
only one of us has to make it.
Only one of us has to make it, and we still win this round. Exactly. So, I'm going to explore. It's 2 white die.
And
it's
2
black
ones,
die.
And you have 1 instant success.
One
so we'll
instant
just put
success.
1 on here.
Okay.
And then you could use your ritual candle still. So all you need is 1 success with these 2 dice, Carmen. Come on. Oh my god. Yes!
Ha! Look at all them successes.
3, plus you get to re-roll that one, and you have no wounds from the... Wow, that's 4 more.
Oh, and look at that. I'm rocking out these black die.
Oh my
I never
god.
get wounds.
Phenomenal, Carmen.
And I don't need this, but...
Yeah, you're doing the Explorer action still, so you draw and resolve 1 dungeon card. This time you do it, so... You do it.
Guarded treasure. Shining valuables are littered throughout the nearby area, but foul creatures stand watch.
No.
You won't be able to grab any without them noticing. You may claim 2 gear cards if you do spawn 1 enemy.
No. Bad idea. We do not need any more enemies out right now. So.
All right. And explore, you may exhaust 1 non-nemesis enemy in the shadows.
Let's...
do the new one.
He's only hitting for 1, so let's exhaust that thing. Now, that will reveal it. I know it was an orc boy, but oh well. That kind of stinks because the bat wouldn't have... He doesn't hurt us.
He doesn't hurt us.
Possibly, because I do have 3 enemies in front of us, so that means if he would...
Yeah, okay.
Maybe it was a good thing.
All right.
So I'm thinking I'm going to do a rest action because that's going to allow me to exhaust one of these creatures in front of me. So first off, I will exhaust one of the creatures. I will exhaust these night archers, whatever, night goblin archers. Now I can perform the rest action. I roll 1 white and 2 black, so this could backfire. We'll see. So they're both going to activate, but that's 1 success, 2 successes, and a shield. So let's see. Both of these guys activate. That'd be 4 total damage, 2 shields. Or, I'm sorry, was it 1 shield?
1 shield.
1 shield. So that means I'm going to receive 3. So I took 1 wound is what ended up happening.
So resting did you no good?
Yes, it did, because I still exhausted them.
Okay.
I think that was still a good idea, personally. Choose one hero. That hero becomes empowered. I'm going to choose you because there's a good chance I'm going to die at the end of this round anyways. And which we know we've won this, so it doesn't matter. Now I ready all my actions. All right, so that is the end of this round. So here's what we do. We go into the enemies phase. We start with Carmen first. So you activate one of your active creatures.
He is going to advance and inflict one damage.
So 1 damage, then you exhaust him. Okay, now it comes over to me. He is going to inflict, and then he's just going to hang around with me. So that's 2 more damage onto me. And then I'm going to have to calculate to see where I'm at real quick. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, 23.
Oh.
I only have 2 life left, which means I'm going to die here real soon. All right, now it goes back to Carmen.
And he is going to retreat.
And
inflict.
then inflict 1 wound on you. Back to me. And unfortunately, this is where I meet my bitter end at the fangs of a giant spider. So he kills me. And then he's basically just going to ensnare, which does not matter because I'm dead. And then he's going to retreat back into the shadows. So I believe, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, which is my health limit. My character has died. Well, he's been defeated. He's not necessarily out. He'll be back in the next scenario. All right. So you did not exhaust your bat, did you? Now you would have to take this other bat, which he'd retreat, and you'd receive 1 damage. Okay, and what's your health at? We'll just make sure that you're safe.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
Okay, so you still have 6 health left to go. Next, we have cleared this this location, and that was what we had to do for victory conditions. Because it says down here, during the location phase, if Grump's Sump is fully explored, resolve reward on the back of this sheet. Well, let's resolve reward on the back of the sheet. It says here, reward. Screaming curses. F you, you bunch of jerks. The goblin flees into the darkness. I's gonna get you. Just you wait. You briefly pursue, but he quickly draws out of sight. He's just too darn fast. Let's just stop. Cleanup will be no small task, but you secure the remaining barrels. It may take a few days, but Shrump's water should flow clean again soon. Add Odious Grump and 1 legendary fortune to the gear deck, or the gear. Yep, to the campaign pool. Okay, so we're going to get this cleaned up. We're going to go into our settlement phase, and we'll show you guys what we're going to do to progress to the next scenario. All right, so the 3 options we have during the settlement phase is that we can visit the trainer. The trainer is going to allow us to upgrade one of our basic cards to our advanced card. We could visit the blacksmith. The blacksmith would allow us to draw 2 cards from the gear deck. We choose one, discard the other. Both of us already have a gear, so it's really not necessary because this will go with us.
Yes, now I did want to note that items get discarded at the end of a quest.
Yeah.
So I lost the ritual candles. They never does
unfortunately. The other thing is that we could visit the arena, and then the arena will allow us to upgrade. I hope I said all that right, but the arena will allow us to upgrade on our gear. So why don't we take a look at this, and this will help you guys understand what I'm talking about. So advanced actions, so you can upgrade in advanced action. You can increase your gear capacity, keep track of your gear, because right now we can only hold 1. I am choosing to upgrade my gear to 2. Carmen, are you doing the same thing?
Yes, I am.
Okay, now we can also do one more thing, and I think both of us have decided that we're probably going to increase one of our actions. I am choosing aid. Now, here are my 4, and then here's their advanced forms, and I want to show you exactly why I chose aid. My basic allowed me to roll 2 dice. My advanced allows me to roll 3 dice. That's really good. The target hero may ready 1 action. The target hero may ready 1 action. You and the target hero each recover 1 health. But here's where it gets better. You and the target hero each recover 2 health. So I almost went with my rest action and upgraded that, but then I thought, well, that's almost the equivalent of a rest action, so why not? So for now on, I will have the advanced form of aid in my repertoire. I will also carry the map over with me. Odious Grump will appear in the next scenario. He's just going to annoy us. We are going to shuffle 1 legendary fortune card into the gear deck. If either one of us draws the legendary fortune card, we get to upgrade to one of our legendary gear items, which are phenomenal, and we want that to happen. Now I'll let Carmen go over what she has decided.
Like Tim, I'm going to upgrade my gear capacity because I already have gear, and that way if I draw something, I'm not going to have to discard this one and choose between them. And then I am going to upgrade to an advanced action. Now, the only action I have that really doesn't change much is Explore. It's going to do the exact same thing, only add 1 die. This is pretty cool because it's going to allow me to choose an enemy engaged with me, and that enemy retreats, just like my rest action here. But it also receives 1 wound, so I was kind of tempted to choose that. Now, this is pretty cool because Aid, it's called Hail of Arrows, and I'm going to roll 3 dice, and I'm going to be able to give wounds to 2 of Tim's enemies, which
it could be good.
That's tempting as well, and I think mainly it just looks cool. I mean, it's called Hail of Arrows. I mean, wow. But what I chose was to upgrade my attack, and this is why. Not only does it really stink that I only roll 1 die, but I can only target 1 enemy right now, and that is really not very helpful.
It's restrictive.
Now, if I go up here and I'm going to upgrade it, I engage 1 enemy. That does not change. My ranged attack becomes 2 dice, and before this action, you may target up to 2 enemies.
Yeah.
That is a much, much better deal. During this action, if you defeat at least 1 enemy, recover 2 health. That is also a better deal.
Yep.
And then I ready all of my actions, which, I'm going to have to use this in order to ready my actions, so it's a good idea to go ahead and upgrade it.
There we go. Let's go to our conclusion, guys. Well, there you have it. Now, hopefully we played everything correct this time. I mean, I know we made a lot of mistakes in the first video. That's why we wanted to reshoot this. Look for us to still continue this campaign. We're having a lot of fun with this game. A lot of fun. That's why it's important that we do it right. Let's talk a little bit about what happened during this game, because we changed up our characters. We feel like that there's more synergy between these 2 characters, number 1.
It's a 2-player game, and 2-player games are tough.
And
we really needed help.
And it's extremely important to stay alive, number 1, obviously, and to be able to exhaust these monsters. Your character is phenomenal at exhausting monsters, and I do excel at trying to heal, but now you're getting even better at healing. And that's where I think we're starting to become better at what we're doing. My ability now, being the advanced form of Aid, is going to allow us to both heal 2 hit points. Your attack is potentially going to allow you to heal 2 hit points. That keeps our hopes up.
Big deal, because having to use the rest action in order to heal is starting to get tough. Plus, the rest action, every time I aid Tim, I'm like, you need to aid your rest action. And he's like, no, I'm going to put it on Explore. And I'm like, no. So I'm really happy that we're going to be able to heal in other ways.
In other ways, without having to rely upon the rest action. Exactly. These characters feel more diverse, in my opinion, compared to the first characters that we chose with the Bright Wizard and the Ironclad.
The Bright Wizard was really getting frustrating because in order to target more than 1 enemy, she had to take a wound.
She was a cutter.
So that was really tough. But now, with the actions that we upgraded, we're going to have a lot of great synergy going on there, because Tim's going to aid me. That's going to heal us. He could aid my attack action, which in turn could heal me again. Yeah.
I was impressed with how quickly we got through this scenario. We beat that before the marker made it to the end. That's the first time we've ever beaten this scenario.
That's why I was like, let's just explore.
Yeah,
that's how you win.
It was a phenomenal idea. Yeah. And I really felt like we took a gamble that one time, because so many monsters could have been added. But only 1 was added, and I think that really saved our butts some.
You were close. You died, though.
I did die. Well, I was defeated. But the thing about that is that it's not that I don't worry about that unless it didn't look like we had potential to win. But
if both of us would be defeated, we wouldn't make it. So.
Exactly. So, given the fact that I feel like we were smart about our decisions, we were exhausting the monsters so that they couldn't continuously activate and hurt us. Yeah, I thought we played a great game.
You're always the one who dies.
I do always die.
Is defeated.
All right, guys. guys, so we hope you guys enjoyed the new and improved version of this live play. Look for us to release more, and plus also check out our quick review. And you're going to get our opinion of this game. How does it compare to some of the other games? People are comparing it to Lord of the Rings, the Death Angel, or the Space Hulk Death Angel. And of course, given the name that it does have, the Adventure card game, you have to keep in mind of the Pathfinder Adventure card game. So check out our quick review. We'll make them comparisons. And as usual, we appreciate you watching. See you on the next quest. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.